Hey, yo, Stitch.
What?
I need a favor.
What do you need now, Keith?
I need to borrow like $1,000, bro.
How much?
$1,000.
Okay.
I'm doing my Christmas shopping. I got everything good. I get paid tomorrow, so I'm gonna pay you back. But I need like $1,000 just so I can put this order through real quick.
And when you gonna pay me back?
Tomorrow. I gotta cash my check when I get off work. So by the time take care of things. Like,
No.
But tomorrow.
No.
What do you mean?
No.
I got you tomorrow, bro.
Sounds good. No.
If I don't put this in, though, I'm gonna lose out on the coupons and stuff.
You should have saved the money then.
But sorry, you looked out for me in the past, man.
I understand, but that doesn't mean that that's my responsibility now.
I get that. I'm not asking to borrow it for months and pay you back tomorrow.
You're saying tomorrow.
Yeah.
Life, it's very unpredictable. And the reality is, if you are here and you're asking me for $1,000, bro, if I don't have another $1,000 to cover just in case things happen, I'm not going to be able to do that. The main reason why I am a man of my word, why I have no fear in saying no to people, is because there is a power in saying no. There is a power in when you can't do something, just tell them, no, I can't do it. Okay, so you needed a favor. Hey, listen, if I can't do it, I can't do it. Oh, look, yo, can you come through? Or can you do this? And you can't do it. If you can't do it, you can't do it. At the end of the day, there is a power of saying no. Stop taking responsibilities for things that doesn't even belong to you, things that doesn't even attain or pertain to you. But yet you want to hold it responsible because you want to be a nice guy, because you want to be a nice person. Listen, it's okay to be nice.
You're not being nice right now.
Because I'm not that nice, bro. You feel me? I am who I am. You got to keep it brutal, because at the end of the day, people who keep it brutal, people who are real, people who are blunt, people don't look at them as nice people. Oh, nah, he's real, but he's an a-hole.
Listen,
oh, yeah, but, he's a D and all this and all that.
I get it, but bro, I'm doing my Christmas shopping right now. I get it all done.
You still asking me for that money? You still asking me for money, bro? I told you no, I can't. You asking me for $1,000 to lend you $1,000, but if I don't have another $1,000 to cover it, I'm not gonna be able to do it. I don't care if it's 1,000. I don't care if it's 10K. I don't care if it's only $100. If I don't have it, which I do, but if I can't cover it in case you don't come through, I'm not going to be able to do that. At the end of the day, I need to be able to tell you, hey, listen, no. And the thing is, and it's funny because like you said, right? But you looked out for me before. You looked out for me before. People can look out for you 99 times, but it's that one time that you will remember when they didn't look out for you. And it's always going to be like that. What's good, Jaylene? What's good, Tanisha? What's good? What's good? How y'all doing? Where, like I'm saying, gotta be a man in your word. We said we was gonna do this. We here. I appreciate Keith coming through. We here. Episode of Mastermind. This is how we're gonna end the year. And y'all know what we're gonna be talking about in that season opener. I think y'all know about that too. It's okay to be nice, bro. And I understand, because it's like, a lot of us, we're good-hearted people. A lot of us, we want to be there for other people, but the reality is we go above and beyond for things that we're not even able to. We tell people, yes, I can do it, when you don't even have the time and when you don't even have the capability of doing it. But you're just saying, yeah, I got you, because you just want to be nice, because you don't want to disappoint them. But yet you want to be telling them things like that. Like, yeah, it's okay, when it's really not. Yeah, I'm coming through when you're tied up already and you don't even have time to come through, but yet you're there. There is a power in saying no. There is a power of you putting your foot down. I already said it's okay to be nice, but you don't have to be a pushover. You don't got to take anything from anybody that you feel like you're being disrespected. Nobody in this world has that right to do that to you. At the end of the day, we are all human. We all earn and deserve our respect. I understand sometimes respect is earned. Other times respect is taken. And at the end of the day, if it's neither of those two, because you can't force somebody to respect you. Oh, she calls me this. Oh, he calls me that. can't force somebody to respect you, but you could definitely remove yourself from the situation.
Oh, definitely.
You know, you don't have to go get aggressive with them or anything like that. You don't need to do anything like that and get out of your own character. Just for what? Because you feeling disrespected and they're always doing that. You should be removing yourself from that situation.
Definitely.
You know?
And I definitely agree. I mean, especially when it comes to respect, that's sort of the line in the sand. You know what I mean? And like you said, sometimes it's given, sometimes, and more often than not, it's taken. Meaning, I'm not going to let anybody treat me any old type of way. This is how I'm going to carry myself, and this is how I expect people to treat me. Period.
I feel you, because there's a lot of times we go through a lot of experiences on our lives that we're trying to be good, we're trying to be nice, we're trying to be good-hearted and wholesome and spread positivity and things like that. But life be knocking you down so hard and you're filled with disappointments and everything, and they just hit you and hit you and hit you, that all of a sudden you're just filled with disappointment and you're feeling like, why do I keep looking out for people? Why do I keep on doing this? Why do I keep on being, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't even be like that. You know what? F everybody. I don't want to deal with nobody. And who ends up getting hurt? Now I'm over here, I don't want to deal with nobody. But deep down inside, I'm still hurt. Like I really do, but I'm carrying that rencor, that, you know, like I'm carrying that grudge with me.
Yeah.
Because what? Because of disappointments. Listen, you have an expectation with somebody, more than likely they're going to disappoint you unless you're setting that bar low. No matter how much disappointments you go through in your life, don't let that change your character. At the end of the day, you are who you are. Even if you're on the path still trying to figure it out, we're all on that path. A lot of us are closer than others, I understand that. But don't let other people's disappointments, don't let other people's actions and reactions change the way you are. At the end of the day, people be like I was saying on our show Tuesday, people love you and people will hate you for the same reason.
Facts.
So, because you say good morning to somebody will be like, why are they saying good morning though? People will always have something negative to say about anything. They're having a bad day. They don't even want to hear good mornings. That's what I mean. Sometimes they don't even want to hear it.
That's true.
That's fine. Let them be. You keep doing what it is that you need to be doing for yourself, you know? Like, and today we're going to be talking about as far as projecting insecurities, you know? On our show, Brutally Honest, on Filter, we usually talk a lot about relationships and things like that. This one is going to be more personal. This is more of like a daily lifestyle, as far as being aware when people project their insecurities towards you. Like, for example, being too skinny, being too fat, getting bald.
You can't do that because I can't do it.
Period. I like that one.
Yeah.
I like that one. People shut you down in your dreams and your capabilities because they're comparing themselves to you.
Or they just going through life knowing, with doubts and things like that, and they don't believe in themselves. So it's like, hey, I'm about to do this. I got an idea. I'm about to go live, do mastermind, for example. And it's like, nah, you can't do that, man. Why? Because they feel like they can't do it, so you can't do it either.
This is why we need to be aware of that and be careful with what people tell us. A lot of times people feed us venom, and we're thinking it's a great-ass breakfast. No, it's not. It's gonna catch. You're gonna catch diarrhea. You keep. That's funny, right? Like you keep on listening to this poison and this venom from people, and most of these people, I'm sorry to tell you, are your friends. Most of these people are the ones closest to you. I'm sorry to say this, but it is brutally honest. Most of these people are your damn family. I'm sorry to say that. I don't know about y'all and y'all situations y'all go through and things like that, but the reality is, my family, me talking personal, and a lot of the people that I know personally, they talk about family as in they're the last ones to support you. They're the last ones to even believe in you. They're the last ones to even hit you up and say how you doing. And it's true. That's why I feel like it doesn't. You don't need to be related to be considered family. Family to me is more like loyalty. Family to me is more like for somebody that's actually there, that actually cares for me, someone that's actually there for me, period.
Support.
And I don't need somebody always there or anything like that, but then don't forget about me. Like I'm still here.
Yeah.
Those are the people that I consider family. What do you guys consider family? Like a lot of people say, blood is thicker than water. I know, but like Styles P said, that's only in certain cases. You need water to live.
Yeah.
You learn that in the basics. Shout out to Styles P for that. Like so we got to be aware of that. And another thing we need to know in our lives is whatever it is that you're doing. Period. Like people shutting down your goals and ambition and dreams. Whatever it is that you have in your hand, it doesn't matter what it is. It could be something like this. In the hands of, Steve Jobs. This in the hands of Steve Jobs is probably worth $2 million, maybe $1 trillion.
Facts.
This in the hands of somebody that doesn't even know what to do with it or doesn't even understand the value is just trash. It's not even worth anything. The same as for a basketball, right? Like we were talking about that earlier. You put a basketball in Kobe's hand, it is worth trillions now. You put a basketball in my hand, I could barely shoot. I don't even know what I'm doing. A little bit. But it's worth $30. What I paid for it. It's only worth the $30. Yeah. You don't see the bigger picture. And this is just an analogy, an example that I'm putting out there. You have a goal. You value that goal. People are not going to value that goal as much as you are if you don't put the value first. And you know what? Sometimes that doesn't even work. Sometimes they're too blind to see the value of what it is that they have in their hand or what it is that you put in their hand.
True.
But whose responsibility is it? Whose fault is it? Who cares whose fault is it? It's whose responsibility it is. And whoever's responsibility is who the goal pertains to. If I have a goal, if I have a vision, and this is important to me, and I'm showing and I'm telling people and I'm acting on it as important, but you still can't see it, then that's on you. I can't take responsibility for you not being able to see the bigger picture. Yeah. I can't be responsible for you not having the mindset, for you being too close-minded. I'm not gonna put myself responsible for that or hold myself accountable for that, Keith. I don't care what you say, Keith.
Well, one of the things I want to say, and just to chime in and throw on top of that, I just want to also state that when it comes to value, it's not just about the money.
Nope, not at all.
And what I mean is, I know you said like a basketball, $20, $30 basketball in my hands is just $20, $30. Like you said, I go out there and shoot around a little bit, but I'm not a professional. I'm not making millions off of it. But if I put that ball in Kobe Bryant or any other NBA basketball player hands, now it's all of a sudden worth millions of dollars because people are going to pay to watch them. You know what I mean? But it's not about the money.
Yes, it's not about the money.
It's about the actual value you see in yourself.
Yeah, because it could be like a family heirloom. It's not someone. It's not worth anything. But to somebody else, it's priceless. You can't even put a price on it.
The facts.
So I definitely agree with what you're saying. Veronica, Jay, Everly, Shaka Sulu, what's good, Diamond? How's everybody doing? Thank y'all for tuning in. We definitely appreciate it.
So this one here was pretty good.
Which one? Family is whoever is there for you, supporting you, and encouraging you to make it to the top. I love that because a lot of the times we want to see people doing not as good as us.
Well, I was going to say, doing good, but you're right. Not as good as we are.
Not as good as I. Because I don't want to say we want to see people doing bad. I want to say that. I just don't want to see them doing just as good as me. No, I got to do better than them. Like some people are really like that, especially the closest ones to you. Like they want to see you succeed, but wait for me first. I got to get there first before you do. Hold on. I'm going to school first. You ain't graduating before me. I've been in there for 4 years. What do you mean? I've been working on this. People be like that, So I definitely like that comment.
While you're looking through that, let me ask you this. And I forget. I was talking about it at work with some coworkers. And, we had mentioned one time on the Brutally Honest show about being, the 5 people around you. You're just as good as the 5 people around you, as far as what you're doing with your life. You know what I mean? But I guess birds of a feather flock together, etc. But somebody had asked me something, and I didn't really have a response. So I'm going to ask you, Does that work? I guess on the opposite side too. I mean, are you just as bad, if not negative? I don't want to say.
Are you just as dumb as the dumb people around you?
There you go. If you're making the same mistakes,
Yes, you are. I don't care how smart
even if I got a degree.
I don't care what happened. If you were smart, you would have been smart enough to not be around dumb people. If you were smart with your own personality, yeah, go pay your bill with that.
Ooh.
Talking about personalities. What am I going to do with that? Listen, the number one thing is your mindset. Are you just as dumb as the people around you? Yeah, you are. You should be more cautious with the people that you keep around. Because if all you're doing is hanging around losers, if you're hanging around 4 losers, you're the 5th one.
Okay.
And that's just my opinion. Y'all can agree with me and y'all can disagree with me. Y'all more open. We can actually have a discussion about that. In my opinion, I believe that you are just as dumb as the people that you keep around you. If they're dumb as well too. Like you said, if you have ambition and you got goals and dreams in your life and you really want to be a better person, you're going to want to be around people that have that same mindset.
Or that are doing it.
You feel me? Because it's like when you're feeling down, because we all human, we're not always on that energy and I'm ready and I'm gonna get it. Sometimes we're gonna need that crutch or that anchor or support system, like and it doesn't even have to do like they have to tell you, hey, you should be doing this. No. But you being around that circle and you just seeing your people's motivating and doing you're gonna feed off that energy.
Facts.
But you got that energy and you got ambition, but you got you hanging around a bunch of bums that all they want to do is smoke weed and play video games all day. You know what? Maybe that thing I had to do is not important. Yeah, I'll take a couple of hits. Oh, well, we're playing NBA Jam. As long as I'm not playing Keith, I'm good. Busting my ass on that. But I'm just saying, like, this is what I believe, bro. So if I'm trying to,
and that's why I'm asking. I mean, sorry to cut you off, but
that's cool.
The way it came up, and that's what we was talking about at the job was, if you ambitious, if you want to do things with your life, you want to own a house, chill with homeowners, chill with people that are actually doing, or people that are trying to get the credit right, so that they can go ahead and purchase a house, not hang around with people that are renting. They've always rented. They're looking for the next place to rent. They're not even trying to own anything. They're not even
trying.
And that's sort of where the conversation was going. And somebody was like, well, what if you the one that has the positive energy, and yeah, maybe you are around a bunch of negative people or people that really aren't doing anything with their time. As that one person, can you be the motivator of the other people in that same situation and maybe get them off their ass? And I was like, and this is why I said, when they asked the question, I sort of didn't have an answer, because it wasn't just like, as direct, but it was like, okay, yeah, I could be a motivator, me personally. Do I think everybody can do that? Maybe not. But what you said, I think, sort of also plays into factor. If that's what I'm about and that's what I'm doing and I'm such a motivator, why am I hanging around with people that's not in the first place? And I guess that's sort of where you made your point of, are you just as dumb as them? Yeah, for keeping those friends around instead of getting with people that's doing the same thing you doing.
Yeah. So if we're gonna talk about the white side and the black side, let's talk about the middle part of it. Let's talk about the catch-22 on it. Okay. Like you asked me, what if you're the motivator and can you motivate them and can you be the positive influence on that whole group? You got 10 people against you, but can you somehow transition it? I'm gonna say no, because to me it feels like you're still stuck in that position of in a transition of your life, which is I want this, I want this. But I still like this as well. I want to own a home, but I'm comfortable just renting. I want to have dreams and aspirations in my life. I want it. I do. But I like to sleep. You feel me? I like to chill. I don't care about the like. I don't care about the want. Talk to me about your desire. Because there's a big difference between wanting something really bad, and desiring it. Because if you desired that goal, that ambition, ain't nobody gonna diffuse that spark. Ain't nobody gonna derail you. Ain't nobody gonna distract you. And you're not gonna allow the distractions as well, to answer your question. You won't allow it because you got that desire. But if you're still on that, I think you're gonna still keep on that wasting your time. You're gonna still be floating around until you're like 50 years old and be like, what am I doing? Don't wait till you're 50. Don't wait till you're 40. Matter of fact, don't wait for tomorrow. It should have been today. Matter of fact, it should have been yesterday. And it's still not too late.
And you know what? You're right. Especially if you feel like you have distractions in your life or people in your lives that are keeping you back or maybe not on the same wave as you, remove yourself. Get on a better wave or stop allowing them to kill your wave. You can ride it.
You know, I definitely want to thank everybody for watching. Mm-hmm. We will be back. Season 2 of Brutally Honest. Episode 1 will be on January 1st at 7:30 p.m. And what we will be talking about is this. What type of world do we live in? Y'all tell me, what type of world do we live in where it's okay for you to keep your son or your daughter away from their parents? Matter of fact, what type of world do we live in where it's okay where you can involve your kids in the fights? You can involve your kids in the arguments that you have. You can involve your kids and put your kids in the middle and tell your kids, oh, your mom ain't this or your dad ain't that. What type of world do we live in where it's okay to do things like that? Y'all tell me, what type of world do we live in where the deadbeat parents got the opportunities to go see their kids and don't, and yet the ones that actually want to be their kids get trapped and blocked from doing it? What type of world do we live in today? That will be on the next Brutally Honest episode, season opener, January 1st. Stay tuned to that. I love y'all all. I hope y'all all have a great holiday, and we will see y'all next year.